Hello, how are you? It's Ching. We're going into the injury-free exercise fundamental 5. So last week is 4. So if this is the first time you see my teaching through the YouTube video, you might want to go back to find more fundamental. I also will put some in screen to help you to understand better, okay? So I love to build things up properly, like how you build a house, making wonderful dish for your friends over for dinner, anything, gardening, right? And whatever you can think of, you have to start from the ground one, which we kind of miss a lot. And today we're going to go a little faster because I have introduced a lot of movement already: flexion, extension, lateral flexion, rotation of the spine. So we're going to put together as a 5. Then next week we'll do the 6th one, of course. Then that will be finished with the 6 principles before we get into the floor exercise and help you to create injury-free, more awareness and strengthen work. So you have stretch and strengthening. I call it purposeful stretching and purposeful strengthening on the floor. Okay, okay, here we go. So what's going to be covered today? We're going to do a nice purposeful warm-up sitting on the floor. You can, if sitting on the floor to exercise hard for you, right, because you need a lot of flexibility of the leg and your lower back, you can sit on a party chair to do a sitting. So everything I show you today on the floor, you can do on the chair. So gradually you can bring that to the floor, okay? Keep practicing. And the only time things doesn't work is when you give up, okay? So I hope you have passion about your life and the passion for your health, passion for this, right? Your whole family. Because if you're well, it's loving. It's the love you give your family because you're healthy and well, you know how to take care of yourself. Guess what? And you show your kids the same way, right? And you can also actually influence your parents if they are older. And because a lot of time they didn't have the opportunity, they work so hard. And also I'm pretty lucky that when I grew up, there's a lot of sneakers start coming up already. My parents' time, during the war, I said, who wears sneakers? There's no such thing. They all have these dress shoes. They're going out, or sandals. Some of them don't have shoes. Anyway, it's very sad. So we're not gonna go there. So we're living actually really, really good time. We have to bring all the good things out instead of being negative. So don't be negative to your health first, because otherwise you can set an example, right? You can walk around like this and try to influence other people. Standing tall, understand yourself. You don't need to go any place fancy to find yourself. Find yourself at home with the breath, with the work, with the exercise. Okay, so breathing, nutrition, exercise, 3 things. Just learn how to do that. My book should be out, hopefully. I'm gonna keep my finger crossed because tomorrow is Sunday. I will work with my daughter in London, probably, hopefully the last time. She's amazing, I wrote a book and I need people to design and implement and lay out in the book. So beautiful. So we're using the Hangout and the Google Drive and stuff I don't understand. She just tell me, do this, do that, go in there. Can you see this? And then I tell her how I want it. And she also give me so much amazing suggestion and her skill. I am so proud as a mother. Okay, coming back to what we're doing today. So we're going to do the floor warm up. Then we're gonna add in 3 preparation before you do a push-up. So if you've done push-up many times already, right? And I watch my little grandson, he's 14 now. The push-up is pretty bad. And so when I teach him how to do right, there's 3 ways, okay, before you do a proper push-up. So we learn today, okay, nice and easy. Here we go. I hope I didn't talk too fast. Okay, here we go. So you can sit on the chair with both legs on the floor, right? Sit in the front of the chair. Don't push all the way back. You do not want to lean because you want to wake up all the muscle on your trunk. Okay, front and back and side. Those are the core muscles. So I'm sitting here. I use my core muscles at the very top. Right? I'll turn a little bit so you can see a little better. So I'm engaging my down. I'm on 2 sit bone, called ischial tuberosity, sit bone. My arm on the side, I wiggle out. So my spine is neutral already. Since you already learned the 5 checkpoint standing, you get it sitting down. Okay, 2. So you just take 2 off here. Actually, just take 1 off your feet and the knee. The rest, pelvic upright, is the same. Okay, find the first responder. I'm gonna go a little faster today because hopefully you already follow through the whole time. Otherwise, watching the end screen to start picking up more and more. Okay, so nice and tall. Ready? We're gonna do breathing first. I have 3 choice of breathing. We're gonna use the right aways at the beginning. The first one called a normal abdominal breathing. Inhale, you feel the lung. The diaphragm is going down. Okay, you don't bring the air to the tummy. Tummy's full. Okay, so you have beautiful lung and the heart above the diaphragm. But diaphragm is going down so you can feel the lungs. Exhale, this is when you use your tummy. You squeeze the pelvis a little bit so it's lifting up. Sorry, then your tummy is going in to help the diaphragm to push the CO2 out. Again, inhale, feel the lung. Back inside, exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. If you're hyperbolic joint, you're going to sit like this. I don't want that because your tummy's out of job. First responder is not responding. If you don't have the first responder, the whole system goes, okay? So that's why we call the first responder, right? So you got lower arrow and upper arrow too, okay? Now we're going to do the reverse abdominal breathing. Reverse abdominal breathing happens on a surprise. You go, oh my God, right? Can you feel your tummy goes in? You feel, oh my goodness. And good surprise or bad surprise. So when you're surprised, your mind had to jump up, jump in right away to react. So here we go. On the inhale, your pelvic floor, tummy goes in, diaphragm goes down. So you massage all your internal organ below the diaphragm, also above the diaphragm, which is your heart lung. And exhale, return. Inhale again, lift the pelvic floor, tummy goes in, diaphragm goes down. So really squeeze the whole area in. On the exhale, release, so you feel the spine so light. Last one, inhale. Pelvic floor, tummy in. Keep feeling the lungs. Exhale, release the pelvic floor, diaphragm comes up. So diaphragm is one of the skeletal muscle, the only skeletal muscle inside the tummy. So it moves, you don't want to feel it. The only time you feel it is when you have a hiccup. You really don't want to feel your internal organ because they work so hard. They know what to do, we don't. And we don't know how to feed them, we don't know how to respect them, right? It's really sad, so start very young kids, sugar, sugar, sugar. Every holiday is candy, right? And cereal in the morning and lots of sugar. Anyway, so we'll go back to class. So we're going to respect the body. You don't want to feel, if you feel your heart go, you get a little scared, right? But if you did a cardio, you know your heart going to race fast because your breath they work together. That's fine. That's a natural reaction. Okay, just don't go overboard, right? So you don't need to stress your body so much and feel like a hero. That's a hero mentality is pretty bad, right? You want to respect the body and get to know it more. If you stomach ulcer hurts. I had it, and I had a lot of things. So I share. I know how you feel. So the H. pylori, I had H. pylori too. Oh, my stomach ulcer was so bad, and it's better now because you have to learn how to take care of yourself, so you can recover from what your body's talking to you, right? So I got a lot of wake-up call. Okay, so that's why I'm here to share with you. Now, if you feel, large intestine, really painful is what? Food poison, diarrhea. You don't want to feel any of those. They are quietly working for you. So what you need to do, give respect and loving. If you're healthy, remember, your whole family loves that. And then you teach your children all that stuff. Okay. Here comes the relaxation breath. We're going to start with that. Inhale. Feel the lungs again. You can change it. Exhale, you sigh, you melting, you soften your face. Let go the worry. You soften the neck, or your shoulder, the whole spine. So we melt it down. Inhale. Lungs expand like a balloon, side and back. Now your tummy. Exhale, just sigh. Inhale. You have to breathe in the lungs because the arteries bring the oxygen to brain cell. Okay, there's nothing in the tummy. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Do it softly, slowly, with better understanding. You are meditate already. And you meditate with really tangible things. You really have to put together because something for you to really think about. I just call it focus. Okay, so here we go. Inhale. Let's go sideways. I'm going to drop my head to the right side. This is my right hand. I open the neck already. Inhale. And I say, hello, Mother Earth, right? Let the gravity take you down a little more. Every time you exhale, you release down. And I told one of my clients, says, relax. You need to surrender a little bit. She's very strong. She said, I never surrender. I said, no, I don't mean giving up. It's different. Inhale. Exhale, go inside. You stretch the neck. You want to feel the nature because you're part of nature. Thanks to the gravity, right? Earth's magnetic field and gravity takes you down. It helps you stretch and return, come back. It feels so good. This is the best way to letting go, is letting go the tension of your body. Inhale, release your head, soften the chest and rib cage, right? You articulate every single vertebrae. So now your head is heavy. Everybody's head is heavy, right? And you're going down a little more. And feel the Mother Earth and going down. Oh, now you start open all the way down to the lumbar and the hip socket. So some of you say, I'm stuck, I can't go anymore. It's okay, just stay there. You're going to keep introduce the movement to every part of your body. It's there for a reason. Inhale, feel the front side alone. Exhale, contract your abdominal, unroll, coming back up. You flow up, so the front energy goes up. The back energy goes down, so equal opposite reaction. Just like the yin-yang symbols telling us, okay? So here we go. I'm going to moving a little faster now, okay? Hands on, but still follow your breath. Neutral spine, inhale. I engage my first responder first because it's called a first responder. I slide the scapula down, I wake up my upper arrow and the upper V in the back. I extend my thoracic spine. Inhale, center, exhale, flex forward. So I'm going to waking up the flexion and extension of your thoracic spine. You look very strong. So the muscle is coming back. Muscle is waking up, shoulder down. Before we'll release the joint, right? Now it's muscle, muscle, muscle. Inhale, exhale, hollow your tummy, flex forward. So that's flexion forward, extension. You're bending back, it's called extension, extend the front. I'm turn my body a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to do side. So you can do lateral flexion. We did that last week, remember? We used it. Now we're going to add the arm. Reach your right arm, second position. You also know from the previous lesson, we have 4 positions of the arm. This is the 3rd position. I'm going to right side. I use this, I'm not using my arm. And I use external obliques and on the left side too. Far away. Coming up, rotate, return. Inhale again. You create 3 arcs. 1 here, 1 here, 1 on the spine. There's muscle there. There's core muscle there. And 2, keep going. So let the gravity take you down, but you lengthen. So this is from there. Opposition, otherwise you fall over, right? Who wants to fall? Nobody wants to fall. Here we go. Inhale. And except the stuntman, right? Their job is to fall. And contract, and they fall very well with right skill. Inhale. Contract 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Contract 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm looking down to my left calf, okay? So I don't have a lateral flexion. I have a rotation, forward flexion. Now contract this side, rotate right back. I'm going to challenge and get more stretch. A little gravity takes me down. A little more, right? Nice surrender. because what? I want to let go all the tension. Makes me feel so tight. Not good. Inhale. You want to look for strength, not tight, right? Tight is tight. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Remember, this is English. Tight is tight. Inhale, exhale, it's constrict. You want to be strong, so contract 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you put the lower arrow to the upper arrow. One more time. And exhale. Now I'm going to contract the right side external bit. Rotate your torso right back, so your arm go for right. Inhale, exhale, 1. Going down, 2. Let the gravity take you down, 3. Big stretch. And coming back up. And release. And wiggle out. Okay. I turn sideways a little bit. Sit here for a while. Shake your leg out. Lightly rotate. Okay. So that's me. Your knees point outside. I relax my ankle. You sit very tall. First responders always there. Inhale. We're going to roll down to talk to the lumbar area now. Okay. Inhale. You gentle nod your head. You soften the breastbone by side. Upper arrow. I flex the thoracic spine where the rib cage is. Pull your tummy in to open the lumbar area. And I'm going to slide my hands down to my feet. So you can see I'm flexing the hip a little bit. But my tummy's still in. Inhale, exhale, top your head to the floor. 1. And inhale again, exhale, let the gravity take you down. Nice opening. Inhale, prepare. Contract your abdominal again. The front energy is going up. The back energy is going down. So you articulate each vertebrae up nice and tall. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale again. Release. Feel every single vertebrae. 24 of them. A lot, right? And coming down from the cervical to your thoracic to the lumbar. Then you have a big socket, hip socket. 1. And exhale, 2. So I'm right here. I'm pretty much let the gravity help me going down. Shoulders down, scapula's down, so my neck is long. And the top of your head to the floor. You ready? Inhale, feel the front side long. Exhale, hollow your tummy, unroll, coming all the way up. Nice and tall. You arrive. Very good. So next part gets a little harder now, okay? So here we go. I'm going to cross my right leg over the left. The ankle straight, okay? It's hard, right? So straight your ankle. If not, it's kind of stop you and prevent you not putting the right sit bone down. You can sit on the chair to do this. Everything, remember I say you can do on the chair. So when you sit on the chair, you can cross leg like this and go like that, okay? So, or you just keep your leg open. If that's really hard too, you're gonna rotate the torso only, okay? So here we go. We do this. So my right leg is keep my left sit bone down, right sit bone down already. So it's nice and square, okay? So a little heavier. We're gonna go deeper. So inhale, and I'm reaching out. So I can't find my center first, or say, the arm's not doing the rotation, your rib cages. Can you see? Contract here. Rotate. You put your right arm behind your back, left arm over there, okay? So some of you have to hug to really help a little bit. That's fine too. Inhale. Push the back arm down, spiral up. 1. Exhale, so a nice stretch on the right side. Left side contract, so I'm rotate the spine. I get nice feedback on the right side. Open. You can keep rotating your head to just get a little more the spiral sensation. The spiral is what? It's not a circle, right? Spiral is infinity. You just keep going. So you lengthen taller, taller, taller. Create space. You're going to bring your body back, reach the northeast corner, hold your head. Now I'm going to go to deep rotators. They're along the spine. So I tell my clients, look like the Thanksgiving turkeys, cooking turkey. Turkey neck has a tiny little muscle. We have it too. Not just the neck, all the way down. The whole spine, we have rotator and the motivized spiral. And put your mind to there. This is all meditation because you have to stay focused. And wiggle it out. Okay, shoulders down. You get 2 things done. You get exercise and meditation. So nice. Inhale. Exhale, go 1. Hollow your tummy 2. So now you feel powerful because you can work with your body. There's only one body you have. Fly up. So we fly up like this. You are Superman, Superwoman. It's not how low you go, but how well you lengthen to the, right, to the universe, right? So we had a little flurry. So the snow looks so much cleaner. The old snow is being covered again. So beautiful white, the blue sky out there, and the evergreen trees green. So beautiful. And release, come down. So release, inhale. Feel the front side alone. Contract your abdominal, unroll, come back up. So nature give you a beauty, right? I'm sorry about Texas people, your experience, right? Something's out of norm. And every setback is a step forward. We have to think about that. Otherwise, life is too easy. I'm sorry, but I know you find a way. I'm watching and listening to all this beautiful story, how people keep the family warm, start using what? Thinking about and creating things, be ahead of time, because nature is much powerful than us, okay? If you think you can control the nature, you are not thinking correctly. This body is a small universe. I want you to take care of this one first. Then what? You work, right? You harmonize with the big nature. When they give us disaster, we pick it back up. And they give you sickness, you pick yourself right back up, okay? So it's all about positive thinking. It's very challenging, but after you're done with it, it's amazing. You're so happy with yourself, okay? So ready? Reaching up. Ready? Side bending. Heavier, 1. Going deeper, 2. So I'm sliding my arms away, 3. And the 4. I'm making a circle now. I contract the upper arrow. So to rectus abdominis and the external obliques. I'm going to rotate the spine. My arm follows. And lifting yourself up. So my arm going to, once rise up to third position, stay. And I flex the spine. I'm flex the spine forward. My left arm say I'm down, the right arm say I'm picking up. I'm going to continue to draw that circle. You rotate the torso and lift up. The right arm say, okay, left arm, it's your turn. So they're working together side. You're going forward. Use the spine. The left arm's done, right arm picks up. Okay, good. All the way out, open to what? What position this? Yes, second position. Now I'm going to rotate the torso. I put my hands on the left side. I push myself up and walk around. Okay, keep walking. Tuck your leg under. There. Then you ready? Voila. Other side. I'm going to do the other side back to you so you can see it better. Okay, so here we go. Turn myself. Okay, so you see nice and tall, nice and square. You ready? Shoulders down. Okay, inhale, exhale, you rotate. Right hand, left hand. Inhale, push down and spiral up, 1. You rotate the whole torso, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. You keep rotating your head spine, so spiral the energy up, right? And now turn back to look at northwest corner. Hold your head, shoulders down. We're going to go to the deep rotator. Inhale, along the spine. And 3. And 4. Release your arm, come back. We go down, slide the arm up. Remember, we're going to go flying. Inhale, going up, 1. Your back total straight, close that rib cage, 2. The core muscle is totally awakening. Fly up, inhale. Release everything, the arm, the spine, rounding. Feel the front side along, inhale. Contract your abdominal, unroll to come back up. Slide the right arm up and slide the left arm away, bend the elbow, 1. And you stretch more, so much deeper. You're going all the way to the internal obliques, all the way down to the ilium right here, and go. Okay, ready? Flex forward. The left hand says, I'm coming. I'm going to pick it up. And the spine says, yep, I'm going to keep moving. It's called a lateral flexion. I'm going to continue moving to a forward flexion. And continue moving, rotating to lateral flexion. Coming back up. Again, directly side. And forward flexion. Rotate side. Coming up. The right arm say, I'm coming. We're going to pick it up together. And going forward. And ready? Up. Second position, right? So, and you're going to rotate. Push yourself up. Okay, and you keep turning. You keep turning and tuck the leg under and sit down. I don't have, because if I sit down, back to you again. So anyway, so that's the floor warm-up part of it. And before I teach in my studio, the workshop will be happening this year, hopefully, because I already received workshop from the other practitioner, and some of the workshop starts in March. It's pretty soon. Anyway, I will see what happens. I might change the date for the workshop, but because I need the book goes out first. In-person training for movement are very important because you get a much better feedback when you can see yourself. It's really hard, okay? I'm going to go right into the push-up. There's 3 preparations before you do push-up. So the things you might start having to put, you might have to put your laptop or your phone onto the floor, prop them up a little bit. Don't put it right in front of you because you don't know, the posture is really bad. That would affect the rest of the body because the energy flow. So, of course, push up. Let me do it this way. Let's see a little better. Okay, so I'm going to start. The first one is that the wrist, because a lot of time people's wrists are getting weak because we don't use it often. We use a few things, right? So here we go. If your wrist, that's why we start with the elbow. You can see people does a lot of elbow preparation for push-up. And when you get to the plank position, it's actually 5 checkpoint of the standing. So you have to connect, okay? So orientation change, still the same to create wonderful posture. So I'm going to start right here. Oh, I'm going to go back, talk about, don't put that computer in front of you because your head's going to be here. You're going to put either right side or left side. You look how it's done, okay? You pause, then you try to do it, okay? Because watch, think about it, and do. So you say, something's wrong, watch again, think about it, and do. A couple times, and then you get it. Because you just keep following. I see people do this all the time in the plank. The head is in the wrong place. But if you rotate, it's not bad. You rotate this side, it's not bad, okay? You go elbow down. I'm going to move my knee back a little bit. Okay, shoulder down, don't drop your head. Okay, so ready? I'm going to extend the right leg and the left. Okay, ready? So now, I'm going to reach the heel back and feel inner thigh pelvic floor first responder. Inhale, exhale, inner thigh pelvic floor first responder. Scapula is neutral. So your head's in the neutral position. I make a little false fist. Exhale again, keep breathing. It's not how long you held there. You have to breathe. The exhale, when you breathe, you wake up the core. Okay, I show you what's wrong. Don't do the wrong thing. That's too heavy. Can you feel that? My voice start getting strength because I can't. This is too hard. I'm strengthening my neck. I'm not doing it. And this is not good either. So you're going to feel that. Only way to really get that first responder waking up is reach your heel back. So now you get a nice Achilles tendon stretch without weight on it. So that's stretching is better. Now no weight on it is better stretch. So you find your first responder. That's the first thing. You're finding out how long your body is. You find where the shoulder should be. Now we'll step into the second one. So each one is more challenge. So second one, we challenge the first responder. We're not going to move the pelvis. We're not going to move the shoulder because the first responder is going to tell the upper arrow, the 2V, lower arrow of course, and 2V in the back, stabilize the torso. Okay, so here you go. So I'm going to the hands this time. This mat I have is a little thick, so if the wrist hurts, you can put a wrist on top of the mat, finger on the floor. So it's not 90 degree. Or you can just roll up a little hand towel, put it right under the heel of your palm, so extend the wrist a little bit. It's like I don't have problems, so I can put it on the mat. So we call it quadruped or cat position. So your palms down, 4 pats, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Shoulder down, engage your abdominal, not here, okay? Don't sink down, because now I lost my first responder. I close the rib cage, your head's neutral. You ready? We're gonna move the leg slowly. So you're gonna think this exercise I call it, don't rock the boat, or do not spill the wine. I have a glass, very expensive ones on my back, on the sacrum. Don't move your pelvis, shoulder down. Extend the right knee and right hip, heels back. I'm gonna use that leg to bounce, hold myself in your pelvis and get the other one out. Slow is better. Now bring right back and bring it right back. Don't move the pelvis. Ready? Inhale, prepare. Exhale, reach and reach. Inhale, the other leg's holding you, and return. Again, exhale, reach. Hollow your tummy, reach, and inhale, coming back and back. I'm gonna start the left leg now. Exhale, hollow your tummy, shoulder down, neck's very low. And the inhale, flex the knee, flex the hip. Exhale, reach straight. Now I'm use the left leg, hold, the right leg can move. Now I'm gonna hold with the right leg moving. So a lot of time when you exercise, you look at the movement. You're supposed to look like what's stabilized, right? That's the work. Looking at this leg, that's stabilized. So I can do as many times I can, but I have that foundation to hold me, okay? Stretch out, and we'll come back up. You understand stabilization is so important, build your strength. The third variation, the third push-up preparation is using the scapula, okay? So you're gonna use the pec major, minor, serratus anterior, and the rhomboids between the scapula. So you're gonna do, between the scapula, there's 3 positions. You're gonna do retract to neutral, protract to neutral. So those muscle is lower the whole body up and down, has a lot of job, okay? So ready? So we strengthen the shoulder girdle. Do not hyperextend the elbow. Quadruped again, shoulder down. So you can put it on the side. Shoulders down. Extend. Go right to the plank. Now you know how to do that. It's that supporting leg. You ready? I'm gonna retry the scapula. My body is going for right. Neutral. Protracting and neutral. So here's the breath. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, neutral. Hollow tongue push. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, back to neutral. What has hyperextend elbow? This. Now I'm curling the joint. I want to bend the elbow a little bit. Inhale, last one. And exhale. Good, bend your knee comes in. Hollow your tummy. You can stretch out a little bit. And we'll come back up. So you can see this, the progress, right? First one, elbows down. You'll understand that plank, proper plank position first. With the first responder, inner side powerful first responder, right? So muscular. And the second one, we're going to use that more challenging. You are moving, finding the stabilization and mobilization. Okay, and then the third one, strengthen the shoulder girdle and your arms. so you can really do the push up properly without lower up and down the body. Is the arm lower, so you have to be so strong here. Can't just do a push up for, yeah, my grandson, he's 14 now, and the younger one, and yeah, the push up. I see that doesn't call it push ups, killing the lower back. So if you do it right, you get better result. If you do it wrong, what happened? You have injuries, right? So that's it for today. Okay, so warming up, floor warm up. So some of you love to sit on the floor. You can do a couple of things. You can even do that when you after a day of work. If you're watching TV, you can just play with it, right? Gradually, everything, or do that early in the morning. Wake up, and on the chair or floor, either way. So that's kind of like a daily, everyday exercise. You can use it before you start doing the strengthening, or just waking up the body, so you don't get too confused. Because it's true, there's 650 muscle, but they're always in the right place, and you're not going to grow a new one. So once you have a program, it's so much easier to think about how to take care of yourself. Okay, have fun, and I'll see you next week. And we just keep going and keep learning. It's lifelong learning. Take good care.